What's up, everybody? Tasha checking in with another video. And this video is going to be a Let's Talk About It video. The topic of discussion is going to be why Black people always have to turn the other cheek, featuring Married at First Sight couple, Lauren and Orion. If this is your first time checking into my channel, thank you for coming. Welcome to the channel. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We have a great time over here. We are pushing to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I know and believe that we can do it. So let's get started on this Let's Talk About It session, shall we? Yes, we shall. So for those of you who do not know about Married at First Sight, it is a reality show that comes on and couples come to experts because they have tried in the dating world to meet someone and they have been unsuccessful. So they come to the experts and they seek them out to help them find a spouse. They are ready to get married and they seek out these experts to help them do so. And so one of the couples on this current season that we're in, name is Lauren and Orion. Lauren is an African American woman. Orion is a Native American man. And the experts paired them together thinking that they would be a good match. Okay. So they are on their honeymoon at this point. And Lauren and Orion is having a conversation. So they're at the phase where they're getting to know each other. Keep in mind, they've never met each other before, right? And so they met at the altar. So the show, after the experts find them a companion, they actually let them know they are going to get married to this person. And they do not meet the person until they get to the altar. And that hence the name Married at First Sight. And so back to Lauren and Orion. So they are having a conversation. They are on their honeymoon. And Lauren brings up, have you ever said the N-word? Why Lauren brought this up, I do not know. But she brought it up to Orion. And Orion did admit to her that he has said the N-word before. And if you all do not know what the N-word is, you've been living under a rock. Or go ask somebody, because we're not going to disclose that on this channel. But to sum it all up, what the N-word is, it is very offensive to the African American culture. And so Orion admitted that he did say the N-word before in his younger days while singing a song. And I'm thinking to myself, if you have never seen Orion, Google him. And I'm thinking to myself, really, what song did you say the N-word to? I'm just curious to know what that was all about. But at any rate, he said he has said the N-word before. Lauren proceeds to say, can she hit him for her ancestors? And so she hits him lightly, like a little tap, a joking tap in the arm. And, you know, it's all done with the N-word conversation. Lauren further goes to say that I don't think that any culture should be, anyone should say any derogatory terms towards any culture. And so Orion says, yeah, like redskin. And so Lauren says, I've never heard that term before, redskin. What does that mean? And Orion has a look on his face and she says, oh, wow, I'm just seeing your face. And she's kind of seeing that it's something derogatory maybe towards his particular culture. So she kind of says, oh, wow, I just saw your face. I'm so sorry. She's apologizing. Orion says that he is offended by her response, offended by what she said. And she says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to offend you. Please forgive me. She's apologizing to him profusely. And he is like, I'm really pissed right now. I can't really talk to you. I'm really upset. And so that's the whole gist of what this Let's Talk About It is going to be about. And that is everything that happened with Lauren and Orion that had me wanting to spark up this conversation. Number one, for years and years and years, the Black culture, in my opinion, has always been told to keep the peace, to turn the other cheek, to be the higher person, to cross your feet at your ankles, so to speak, to pull your slip down, to not let this show and that show and they're watching and everything, like be calm, we can never get out of pocket like that, because then people will say, oh, they're acting black, which has been known to be a negative term. But every other culture can be offensive, can act a certain way, can say offensive things about us, and we are supposed to just suck up everything that happens to us and turn the other cheek. I'm very annoyed by Orion's response, because he said himself that he has said the N-word in the past. And Lauren did not take too much offense to it. She even made excuses and said she understands that you were young and maybe you did not understand the totality of what you were saying, which I do not think is false, which I do not think is true. She was covering up for him. She made excuses for him. And I did not understand why she was doing that, why she had to do that. She should have equally been annoyed and irritated, just like Orion did when he revealed to her the term redskin. I was very much annoyed by him, because Lauren did not, like I said, feel that way, but he got so offended. First of all, Lauren did not know even what redskin is. Now, I'm from Washington, D.C., right? And our football team is now the Commanders. It used to be the Washington Redskins. And for years and years and years, the Native American community was very much offended by the name Redskin on that team. And so they probably signed petitions, protested, whatever they did to get this name changed. Finally, they got the name changed, and that's why the team is called the Commanders right now. Orion also explained to Lauren the term redskin, because real talk, if I wasn't from DC, I probably would not know what redskin meant either. So it is a derogatory term used towards Native Americans. So I can understand why Orion felt like it was a derogatory term and that it was something that was very much not welcomed by her. However, she did not call him that. He brought up the term. And she actually said, oh, wow, I can see that it may be offensive because of the look on your face. I don't understand how he confused her saying, I see the look on your face, so it must be derogatory, to him actually saying the N-word. So now Lauren is saying, oh, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. She's basically bowing at his feet, asking for forgiveness. And he is just saying, well, I'm not going to forgive you. I can't forgive you for that. I can't believe you said that. And all this other stuff, he goes into this big old thing. And that's what society, in my opinion, does to black people. We always are apologizing, taking a higher road. When they go low, we go high, right? Doing all of this stuff, right? And we're always trying to be forgiving and understanding and everything. But when something happens to us, people don't have that same grace. When people offend us, they don't apologize over and over and over again. They don't want to make things right. They may say, oh, I'm sorry, and leave it alone. Or they may, do something minimal. But we always seem like we have to look the other way, turn the other cheek. Don't take it that seriously and everything. Yes, Lauren should have taken it seriously because he said the N-word. I don't care how long ago it was. To me, that calls into your character, sir. That calls into who you are as a person. You said that. So why did you say that? I don't care if it was in a song. It is offensive to my people. Now, some of you watching the video may say, well, black people say that term all the time to each other. And my response is to each his own. At the end of the day, it's still a derogatory term that has brought on years and history behind it of pain. There's a difference between GA on the N-word an ER on the N word, just to educate you all on that. So the ER is years and years and history of pain and heartache that my particular race of people had to endure. The GA is a term of more so endearment, where it's more of like a brotherhood or a sisterhood, or we understand each other, or that's my, you get it if you get it. If you don't, then have a conversation with African American individual and you may get it. Be open-minded and accept what they say. But for a long time, I feel like my culture of people have had to just turn the other cheek. Just don't take it that seriously. Just be a little bit understanding. And time is out for all of that. This couple was just an example of Black folk having to turn the other cheek. Also in the episode, one of the other couples, which was a white couple, Caucasian couple, made a comment to Orion and said, oh, like on the reservation. Now, we know that Native American individuals, some of them live on a reservation. Lauren also said to Orion, well, you did not check the Caucasian man that made that comment the same way you came at me, who is an African-American female, and not only that, I'm your wife. He says that was a joke and he didn't mean it that way and everything. But Orion, Lauren didn't mean it that way. Not at all. She was very much ignorant, which is not insulting her, but ignorance means that you do not know a certain thing, right? You have no knowledge of it, so you're ignorant to it. She was ignorant to what it meant, to what the term redskin meant. So that was your opportunity to educate her, which he did. However, he still was very much upset at her. I don't review Married at First Sight, right? But sometimes on my channel, I do pick up certain things that I think is insightful and something that I want to talk about, or a couple that I want to bring out. And Lauren and Orion are one of those couples on this show that I do not feel is going to make it, because Orion is very judgmental of her and he criticizes her on every chance that he gets. On a different episode, Lauren revealed to Orion that she had had sex 2 months before she met him. So the show has just started. Season just started. 2 months before she met him, she did not know she had a husband. She did not know she was going to be on this show. Orion then tells her that, well, because you did that, sex with him is off the table. Again, judging her. Again, a Black person turning the other cheek, feeling judged because he feels that 2 months ago was too soon for you to have slept with someone when we're now married. But sir, she didn't know you 2 months ago. And she even said to him, she did not seek out to sleep with someone after she was told that she had a husband. She did that before she even knew that she was going to have a husband. So I don't like Orion, all that to be said. He's very judgmental of her when she is very understanding of him, of his culture, of the way of his terminology for his culture, of how he is in a whole. She's very understanding and he gives her no grace, and I don't like it. I do not like when people do that to us, to my culture of people. And it's time out for that. We need to start holding other cultures accountable for things that are said. That doesn't mean you go off, that you always have an argumentative spirit, that you always have something to say. But I feel like we should not always be looked at as, oh, you need to stop doing that. You need to don't be so confrontational, this and this and that, while other cultures can go around and be confrontational and no one says anything. But Black people or African American people become confrontational, or they speak up for themselves, or they say something, then all of a sudden it's a big ordeal. And it's high time for that to be over. So with that being said, we need to have the same opportunity to speak up for situations that we do not agree with, instead of being pacified by society. And that is my let's talk about it, y'all. That is my video. My let's talk about is I'm not going to try to make them long. I'm just going to try to come on and have a moment where we can discuss and talk about something that is on my heart, or maybe a current event in the world. I would keep these segments going. I normally drop them on Fridays. I'm a day late because I had a lot going on Friday, but the video will be uploaded, and I ask you all to keep it cute and classy in the comments. We want to have a conversation about this issue. I really, really want you all to let me know what you think about this topic. If you understand what I'm saying, if you resonate with what I'm saying, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video to your friends, family, sister, brother, auntie, everybody, so that we can reach 1K subscribers by the end of the year, y'all. So thank y'all for tuning into this video, and until we meet again, y'all have a great, happy, blessed, this is Saturday, but whenever you're watching it, you have a safe, happy, and blessed day. And remember, keep it cute, keep it classy in the comments, but let's talk about it, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.